Hey everybody, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing Muzan from Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba. So the main villain, portrait, close up, and we're going to start with his right eye. So I'm just a little bit above halfway. Center point is here, and we're just going to come over to the right a little bit. So we're going to start with a curved line just up this way. So we're going to go curve it across like so. This. And then this line is going to come down the other way, back around, underneath, and up towards the tear duct there, like so. So that's the general shape for his eye. So in there we have an iris, so it's a half circle. These real small, slender eyes. And then his snake-like or cat-like pupil is in there. So it's just like a line coming down like so. And he has like veins and stuff coming out of it. So like this. Coming out from the center of the eye. So and then so he's got fairly big eyelashes, so just above we're going to just make this line fairly thick now, so we're just going to thicken it up. So we're just going to go curve it over this way, and it comes down and gets a bit pointy at the end, and it's fairly dark black in here like this. And then we have a couple of lines, just extra lines coming down from here. So like a line here, probably like his top eyelid line, just like so. Maybe a line in here too. And then he's a line just coming down underneath his bottom eyelid, just here. Coming down around his eye. Like that. So his other eye is eye distance across. He's in proportion. Unlike the other characters in, well, most of the other characters in Demon Slayer, his eyes are actually human normal size. So you're an eye distance, you can fit another eye in here, approximately. And then we're just gonna curve a line again, diagonal this way. Like so. And then this is going to come down this way again. And back up in to here. Like so. Then his iris, so we curve around this half circle sort of line just there. Give him his cat-like pupil, like so. And then put some of those veins coming out, like this. Then we're going to thicken up his eyelid line, so we're going to do big dark black section. Coming back this way. Gets a bit pointy there at the end, and it's all dark in here. Then he's a line coming down around his bottom eyelid, just like so. And then like this side we have a couple of extra lines coming down in here, coming in towards his nose. Right, so he has an eyelid line and then his eyebrow. So just like a line for his eyelids under his eyebrow. So we go up this way and across. And then down the other side. Kind of broken line. Kind of a light broken line. Like that. And then across this side as well. Up and around. Like so. Might have another line maybe in here, and a couple just in here as well. And then his eyebrows, so he's got real slender, sort of evil looking eyebrows. They're how can eyebrows be evil? What are you talking about? Well, they're just sinister sort of looking. They're very skinny, like he's been, I don't know, plucking them on purpose to look like that. So, oh god, I'll shut up. So what I mean is, they go up diagonal here, and then we go across the top to about here, right? And this is the thick part, so we'll bring it down like so, and back in to here. So this is dark. This section's dark black, and there might be some extra lines coming down here. And now the pointy part comes up this way, curves up from there, real slender, into here. There you go, an evil eyebrow. And we do pretty much the same thing over this side. So we go up again, we go across like so. So this is the thick part, so it comes down into there, dark black in here. And then we bring it up real thin, up into here. And then he's got some sort of frown lines for his brow, just like here. Like so. So his nose will be, the tip of his nose is just down here, but we'll do a straight line. So just right in the middle of his face, just underneath his eye, you're going to start with a straight line down like so. So his nose will be about halfway between his eyes and his chin. Okay, so it'll be about, his chin will probably be down here. So his nose is the halfway point, give or take. So at the bottom of his nose, we're just going to curve out a little bit for the tip, and then back down. Like so. So he's a real pointy nose. He's a nostril, just coming out this side. Like so. And then a little bit of a nostril coming out this side. And then in this style of the anime, they have sort of a shadow line. So the line for his nose, the shadow part is on the side here. It's kind of like a triangle coming down like so. Comes down to about here. And then another little line for where probably the side of his nostril would be, just there. So that's usually a shadow, or if there's light hitting it, it's like a bright part if you're colouring it in. And then his mouth, so just underneath his nose here. So we're going to do, he's kind of smiling, so we're going to curve a line down like this first. He's got sort of pointy lips. He really looks like a vampire type character. So this comes back up, real evil looking, but real pointy in the middle. And then this comes up and around to there and sort of back up to that smile on the edge. Okay. On this side, it kind of points up again. And then you leave a gap, and then there's like a dimple or a dot just here. So I'm just going to add a thickness to this mouth line. So we're just going to add some sort of shadow and stuff just here. So we're just going to thicken up his lips just to make it look like they're kind of open maybe a little bit. Like so. And they're real thin on this side, so they're more, it's a heavier line in the center. Kind of like that. And the smile line sort of stops on the inside of his eye, just there. That's how far in we go. And then we just have a line for his bottom lip, just underneath. And kind of a shadow line in there as well. And maybe a line above that as well. Little details like that. Add character to his face. So then his chin. So his chin should be about here. Yeah, so the distance from the nose to the chin is the same from the nose to the eyes, just there, about the center of his eye. So that's your proportion. And the bottom lip is halfway between the nose and the chin. So then from his chin, we go up the side of his face, up his jaw, like so. Stop at about his mouth, and then you start to turn up. So we're going to change direction. So when we get to here, we're going to start curving up towards the side of his head. Like so. And then we go up the other side as well. So I'm going to stop this a bit lower because there's some hair that comes across his face. It is dark black, so it doesn't really matter if I go over it, but and if you were using a pencil, you could rub it out. So I'll just leave it there, just for easiness sake. So his hair, his fringe. So let's see. So starting just about here. So we've got a piece of hair that comes down around his face, just here. Just like that. And it's a bit thicker as well. Just there. Down like so. Another little bit comes off his face there. And then we've a piece of his side of his hair, just here, goes diagonal up right past his eyebrow. And then we have another hair spike, piece of fringe that comes down into there. And we'll double it up, just make it thicker. Like so. And then we have some of his hairline that comes across to a V that's right in the center. So kind of like a V that's just here. And then this has spikes coming across. Like so. Same on this side. It's about there. You can see less of this because there's a piece of hair that comes down just this way. Down across his eyebrow. Like so. Curving around. Back in to here. And then we just make this a little bit thicker. Coming up around his head. Back to there. And then we have another hair spike up here. And then, yeah, just more of these. So, another one coming down this way. Like so. So snaking, sort of winding lines, and then they come back up around the other side of themselves. So. And then we're going to start adding the ones that go all the way around his head. So the top of his head is just, say, here, because he's a part in the middle of his hair. Just like that. And then the hair is going to flow down this way. So we'll start from the top. So the top of the head is about, so it's a bit more than halfway. Say the eyes are halfway between the top of the head and the chin, but if his skull is there, so if that's where his skull is, the hair kind of sits up, grows off the top of your head, so it's up a bit further. So whatever your distance is between the chin and the eye, that's where his skull will be, and the hair kind of just sits up on top of that. So then this hair is going to come down both sides. So we'll go this side first. Waving down like this. Like so. And then this side will go wavy down as well. Like so. And then you're going to have some spikes sticking out. They're different on both sides. So say we have like one here. And this comes down to a spike. Like so. He's kind of long, semi-curly, kind of wavy hair. So then there's like a gap in there. And then this one will come down this way, like so. To a spike. Back up to here. And then we have another spike just coming down, like so. Behind this one, out the other side, back in, and up into here. And then we can see his ear just in here. And some lines just for the details inside that ear. So we'll go the other side now. So we're gonna spike out kind of different ways now. Don't worry if yours doesn't look exactly like mine. Remember, hair moves. So once you just get the flow going down, you should be okay. So this comes down like so. Another spike stick out here. Bump down. Another spike. Coming out and back in. Another one here. Out and back in. Up into here. Then this kind of curves down to there. But there is more hair spikes, so like another one here, back into there, another one there, another one just here, spikes back up into there, and then we can see his ear like in here, like so, and some like bones and ligaments in here. Okay, so we got some hairlines on his head. So we've got some curving this way, curving this way. Another one coming out here. Another one coming out and around. Down to there. This one goes in. And then we have some hairlines inside here, and then some in here. There, and we're coming out this way, down like so, and then some more in here, and then another one like here, to there. Okay, so he's got some hair behind his neck, but so we have to do his neck first. So the neck comes down to like here, from his jaw, just beside his jaw, like so. And then he's wearing a kimono, so that kimono comes down to a V, just in here. Just under his chin, just there. Like so. And then his shoulders will go off this way. So we go like so. And then a shoulder going off this way. And then we can add those pieces of hair that we missed. So spiking here, like this. Always sort of wavy spikes. What you're going for, curving lines, waving, one coming across his neck there, coming back up and in, then another one, so here, up to there, one there, coming out that way, back up to there. Okay, so we've neck muscle lines, so like a neck muscle line here, and another one, say here, a little bit longer, got some hatching lines on it, like so, maybe another one here, another one in here for like where his throat line would be. Might be some hatching, say, in here. Maybe a little in here too. And then the rest of his costume. So we've got the outside section of his kimono. So it's like a collar. So say this comes a bit longer, just about there. And then the collar part of it is going to come out and around. Like so. And then the other side will come down and meet it sort of down in the middle, so down here. So this side will come out, put here, and then we'll bring it in this way. And then we've got some fold lines. Maybe some here as well. And I think, oh wait, one more. There's one more piece of hair just here. Okay, that's it. How to draw Muzan from Kimetsu no Yaiba. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.